perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hello. This is the morning show, right?
Yes, It is.
I start getting them confused. One of the things that happens is when I'm doing my night show, I go on and look at the latest news and stuff that I can use, the news you could use. And I'll find these crazy stories that would work on that show and this show. And then vice versa. When I'm looking at stuff for this show, I find stuff that will work on that show later in the day. Well, I lose track of what I've talked about on which show,
Yeah.
So this morning I'm looking at some of the headlines and all, and I'm like, we've already talked about this. But it was from last night's other show because it broke after we got off the air yesterday.
I thought about that the other day. I thought, how does he keep things straight? Because I'll read something and think I've told someone or talked about it, and I don't even have, that's not even for work, I can't imagine.
It's usually I'll ask Riggins or you or whomever. I'll say, hey, did we talk about, the situation with the cop getting caught with his prisoner?
Yeah.
And then somebody will say, yeah, we talked about that yesterday. I go, okay. But look, wherever I can find stories that'll double up on both shows, I'm jumping all over that. I mean,
absolutely.
Well, yeah, we might just start doing the same show. Why not? Less prep. I won't know about anything you're talking about, but.
Yeah, because, I mean, the whole show that I do on the news talk station is not political.
Oh.
But my political views are brought into things. It's not always about the Senate did this today and this senator's it is some of that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of it is, do celebrity stories and then put my political ideas in it and that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Stuff that gets the general managers of the radio stations that we're on in the morning lighten up Adam's phone, our manager.
Yeah, exactly.
No jokes, no politics, not even a joke.
No jokes.
All right.
Why are you trying to joke?
Well, it's because they don't want to hear it from the people who don't like it. And they're always the squeaky wheels, looking for the grease. I can't believe I said that. Rob, take that part out.
Edit. Here, Rob?
Edit.
That's funny.
Yeah. But what about y'all? What did y'all do at your night jobs last night?
I was working the corner. I mean, it was a slow night, but when you look like I do, it's to be expected.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask drugs or prostitution, but
sometimes both.
Being a little prosy.
I always assume you can buy drugs from a prostitute.
You just have to assume, right?
I do. I feel like you could double up. I don't know why I think that, but
you don't know why I do. Because it's trashy.
I'm the other way, though. I think that they're always going to be asking everybody else for drugs.
You think?
Yeah. Say, look, I don't do drugs. I'm just here for the sexual service. What do you think I am? Some immoral creep?
Yeah.
I at least think that if the prostitute can't sell me drugs, she at least knows somebody who can sell me drugs.
Yeah.
Like Absolutely. It would be a good middleman.
Well, it's like in Pretty Woman. She's like, I don't do drugs. Why would you think that? Well, I mean.
Because you're cross.
Yeah.
That's why.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, little Hollywood gossip. I only like the Hollywood gossip when I have questions about it. When something has piqued my interest. Okay, this rumor going around that Liam Neeson, you're going to be taken, and Pamela Anderson are romantically involved. There's a rumor going around about that because they were just in that Naked Gun 2 movie together, which I really want to see. I like the other Naked Gun movies and stuff, and the Airplane. They're made by the same people in the movie Airplane. But they are saying they're just friends. But my question is, and I had to look this up. My question was, did Pamela Anderson stick with her no makeup commitment for the movie? Because, you know, she's a no makeup advocate now. So she goes around with absolutely zero makeup on and saying she feels free and, you know, all of that stuff. But I looked up some image search stuff, and in the movie she is wearing makeup and she looks like regular Pamela Anderson, beautiful Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
And then people will say, well, you don't think she's beautiful without the makeup? And that's kind of a tough one. So, you know, I say no, I don't.
I am.
No.
Oh, no.
Well, go ahead, Lynn.
I am with you. I don't want to say she's like hideous, but she looks more pleasing with a little something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not a good statement for her. You know, that's not a good issue on which to stand. You know, she's got the animal thing, you know, she's an animal rights activist, all that stuff. Maybe that's why she's not wearing makeup, because she's worried about animal testing and all that. But, you know, I don't mind that. I mean, who doesn't want beautiful animals?
Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Just, you know, putting a face of makeup on them.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that women have to be wearing makeup to look good. My wife looks great with no makeup. But Pamela Anderson doesn't look all that great without it, and doesn't mean that she needs a lot, because I don't like a lot of makeup.
Mm-mm.
But I hate saying this because women get mad whenever a man criticizes a woman's looks in any way, but she is beautiful, and I don't think she's ugly without makeup, but it's not putting her best out there. Let me put
It's
it that
not
way.
her best. That's
Yeah.
well said.
Right.
Well said. And I'm with you. Listen, anyone that gets mad over this is crazy, because she does look better with some makeup, period. I'm a woman. I can say that. I think men can say that. It's honest. It's the truth.
Yeah.
I
And
look better with makeup. I mean,
well, I was going to use that as an example, but I didn't know how you'd feel about it.
my kids tell me all the time, Mom, you look so weird. Go put on your mascara. You look so weird. That's what Delilah tells me. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. By the way, Lindsay's children are Hansel and Gretel. Mama, you look so weird.
You look so weird.
You look like Mama. It's candy.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, the number one influencer for Cozy Earth. And, you know, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Weird little experience the other day. I was bringing back some internet equipment. It's like a router and a modem and stuff. So I had to go to a Spectrum store. You know, they actually have buildings where you can go and interact with employees from Spectrum, which I know everybody's dying to do.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I get in there and I immediately realize on the waiting board that they have listed in there, I'm like 10th in line. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll just wait. So I sit down and a woman from my neighborhood is also in there who I had just seen a couple of days ago at a Walgreens. So I like bumped into her again and we're friendly. And she goes, oh, you just missed it. Ian Ziering just left. And first of all, I believe isn't it Ian?
Yeah.
It's Ian Ziering.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Did you miss him?
She goes, oh, you just missed it. Ian Ziering just walked out. And I went, what? I'm like, oh, that's the guy from 90210.
Love him.
I don't know. I've never watched that show. He was on Dancing with the Stars, I guess.
It's Steve on 90210.
Yeah.
Steve.
And I believe he was on The Guiding Light when he was a teenager. Soap opera.
Oh, really?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I go, oh, okay. And I didn't even know what to do with that information. I was like, oh, that's weird. I'm pretty sure he's still an actor. So here's what I need to have happen because I didn't know anybody else in there to ask about because what I got a feeling after I Googled him, he's got a face that I think if you saw somebody that kind of looks like him, you'd be like, oh, that's Ian Ziering or whatever. He's not, I don't know.
Like an average looking.
Pitt. Yeah, he's kind of like an average looking guy. And I'm fairly certain she's an older woman. She's in her 60s. I could easily see how she would see somebody, a blonde guy, and go, that's the guy I saw on Dancing with the Stars. Like, I'm sure of it. Because I went and like looked at his Wikipedia. I'm like, maybe he's filming something in Charlotte or something like that. But there's no indication, no news reports of him working on anything. So I need like the internet sleuths out there, the women mostly, to find out if he's actually in Charlotte, North Carolina, or if they just saw like a blonde guy. It was like, that's the guy from 90210.
But if he was at Spectrum cable and internet service, then it would mean he lives here, right? He has been living here and now he's moving.
That was my other question is like, don't you think if you're a celebrity, are you going to the Spectrum store to like pick up your cable box? I don't think so.
No.
You'd be shocked. You would be shocked. Who was it? It was a big star I saw the other day. Woman that was just walking through the baggage claim at the airport by herself. And somebody stopped and was asking her like TMZ kind of questions on their phone. And I'm thinking, why does she not have security? Why does she not have people around? It was just her stopping and talking to him.
A big star?
Yeah, a big star. I wish I could remember who it was now. And then again, he seems like such a down to earth kind of guy, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe Ian Ziering is just walking around going to Spectrum and walking in to pay his light bill and stuff instead of paying it online.
That's what I was like. What does he got like,
folks? You know.
Yeah, is he trying to add HBO to his like cable plan or something? Like, why is he here?
Have you noticed though, blonde guys always get that like stereotypical, like it could be anybody, blonde hair, blue eyes. It's just,
Yeah, I think he's just got such a generic look to him. Maybe that she might have confused him, but maybe it was Ian Ziering.
He is a good looking guy, and you know what? He never ages. He's one of those that never ages. It's crazy, crazy. Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Yes, thank you. Riggins, I was eating my lunch the other day and I thought about you and I looked at what I was eating and I said, Riggins would die if he ate this right now. And you would be sick to your stomach because I was at Jimmy John's, or as my wife calls it, Johnny Jim's. She doesn't do it ironically either. She gets it mixed. She gets confused. Bless you.
Bless her heart.
So, with my diet, I can't have carbs, and so I always get that ultimate porker sandwich, and it's ham and bacon with mayo, lettuce, tomato, and I think provolone cheese is what I get.
Yep.
And so I can't have the tomatoes, I can't have the mayo, and I can't have the bread. So I got one of those unwitches, they call them. And it's the meat and all the fillings of the sandwich, but it's wrapped in a giant iceberg lettuce leaf. Okay.
Okay.
So it's really good. And so I'm eating it. And then as I take a bite into it, I said, well, I didn't tell them to hold the lettuce on this. So the bun is lettuce, and in the middle is covered with shredded lettuce.
Oh my God.
And knowing that you have that, irritation.
I do.
Anytime you eat lettuce, it gives you diarrhea.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have made it out of Johnny Jim's.
I wouldn't have made it out of Johnny Jim's with cramps. I might have had to call an ambulance with that much iceberg. It's really iceberg lettuce that does it to me. It's not any other lettuce. It's iceberg.
That's
That
crazy.
I know that would have wrecked me.
So
Which
it's
is the best
basic.
kind of lettuce.
Yeah, and you basically had a handheld salad, is what you had.
Yeah.
But it sounds incredible.
It was delicious. Not as good as the normal one, obviously.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. But
It'll
do.
Is there any sauce on it?
No, because I had to have that held. So, I had a little bit of ranch on the side. You can buy a cup of ranch, and I drizzled a little of that on there because I can have that.
Okay.
And, then I found out this morning that the University of Minnesota has this big contest every year, and it is a lettuce eating competition. Like these students get together and see who can eat an entire head of iceberg lettuce the fastest.
No.
And I mean, they treat it just, look, I'm not calling them this, but a lot of people would describe them as being nerds. I think it looked like wholesome fun, and they were, they're just having a good time.
Okay.
There's a king at the end that wins the crown, and then he's the one that has to organize the next year's contest, and then he crowns the new knight or whatever. It's silly, but I think the average they eat from the outside part all the way to the core in around 3 minutes. Just a head of lettuce.
Riggins would have to be wheeled out on a stretcher.
Yeah.
I mean,
he would have to compete from a porta-john.
And it also just sounds disgusting. Do they eat it like a corn on the cob, like just going around on it?
When they get to that far down, I guess they do. But I mean, you just have to pick it up as a ball.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
people ask me all the time, what do you love about R. Gregory Jewelers? Well, I'm going to tell you, R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville is a family-run company. So they find you the best deals at the best prices with the friendliest service. You're not in an awkward situation where someone's like a pushy sales associate. They don't do any of that. And they really want to help you find the diamond or the jewelry or the watch of your dreams. So check out R. Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville today. R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
The TJ and Riggins Show stream is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, North Carolina. They're family owned and operated, and they speak diamond. Find something beautiful at tjriggins.com/diamond.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right. I'm the TJ part of the TJ and Riggins Show, and I have so much stuff going on right now. And over the past 24 to 48 hours, a lot of stuff has just been piling on and piling on and piling on. But I hope to be out from under a lot of this load that I have on me by the end of the week. So today's Thursday. So by tomorrow, I'm hoping to have it done. So we moved out of our studio that we've been in for 4 or 5 years, and we have all gotten equipment to use in home studios. With the technology and all now, it's possible, and we take advantage of it. Well, cleaning out all of that stuff from where we left the radio station we had been at for 10 years. And then we had stuff in a storage closet in that studio space we were in that I had to dig through. A lot of mementos and awards and all of this kind of stuff. I got to go through each one of them and say, do we keep that or trash? Because we have nowhere to store it. And I have the only help that I have doing this is my wife. And she was tied up yesterday at the DMV all day trying to get her real ID. So yesterday was just me. Well, the biggest problem of all of it is this giant desk configuration that was custom made for everybody on the show to be able to sit and have a desk and see each other clearly, and for camera angles and all of that kind of stuff. Well, I've been trying because I'm needing to do something with this. I don't want to just throw it away. I don't want to, nobody can buy it on such short notice. I don't have anywhere to store it, and we have to be out by the end of the week. So Jody found this guy. It was a recommendation from one of her female friends who comes and collects things and then charges you to take it away. I guess you would call it, like you used to, would call it a junk pickup kind of thing. But I was meeting him over there yesterday. After I went to the fat doctor, I had to go to the fat doctor first for my checkup, and then meet him at the studio before I could get going cleaning up as much as I could clean up before I have to then go back home and start preparing my show for the night, the night show. So I'm over there. I walk in. There are already people in the studio that the landlord had in there setting up, sort of running wires through the ceiling and setting up a bunch of new security cameras and everything. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Who, nobody let any of us know. Now the landlord guy is super nice, and he came by afterwards and all. And so all of a sudden, because Jody had told me, my friend thinks that she just loves this guy, says he is so nice, and that he will give us a deal if he can, and blah blah blah, just singing the praises of this quote unquote junk guy. Okay, so I have to take a break now. We have to take a break, and I've got all of the setup done. I didn't do that to tease you. It just happens that we ran out of time, and you needed all that information. So I'll get to the meat of it and the funny parts coming up next. Hang on.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, so back to the story. I'm at the old studio. I'm trying to get everything cleaned out by the end of the week, and I'm waiting on the quote-unquote junk guy that comes with high recommendations and praise from one of my wife's female friends. It's chaos in there with other people working, doing stuff for the landlord and all. And he walks in, and I look up at this guy, and I was taken aback. And I think as I'm looking at him, he introduces himself. No wonder Jody's friend loves this guy. He was one of the most handsome Latinos I have ever seen in my life. This guy could easily walk onto one of those sets of like Love Island or something. I mean, just like a celebrity caliber looking dude.
I am so mad I wasn't there.
I mean, you know, I'm not a big tattoo person, but he had tattoos on his arm, but they weren't overdone and everything. And I was like, he reached out to shake my hand, and I was like, hey, man. Yeah. So.
Yep.
So he
oh,
said,
why did you call me?
well, maybe you can call him. Tell him you got some junk.
Yeah.
Come see my junk. So he looks at the situation and he's trying to be nice, and he knows it's a difficult thing because that desk and all is so big. And he goes, "This is really nice." He said, "Why did you wait till the last minute?" And I looked at him. He goes, "Well, respectfully."
Oh.
I said, "Because we were using it up until last week, so I couldn't do anything with it." So he gave me his best price, which was, as they say, too rich for my blood. So today I am on top of everything else, trying to get everything sorted to the dump, cleaned up, saved, all of that. I am going on a demolition mission, and I'm taking a sledgehammer into that studio, into that office space, and I'm going to bust up those desks into as little pieces as I can and haul them off myself.
This is what I need to do. Why did you not tell? I'm leaving the beach. I'm coming. I need to let out some aggression, and this is what I'm going to help you with. How fun. It's like a wrecking room. What are those places called?
Yeah, the demolition room. Yeah.
Oh, TJ, it's my dream.
Riggins, you know, the desk that you and Alexis shared is super long. It's for two people, set up for two people. That's the one I'm worried about. And I'm just going to have to try to take that sledgehammer into the middle of it and break it in half so I can load it into my pickup to get it down to the dump, and hoping that they're taking demolition today. You know, I think it's Tuesdays. They don't take demolition. So I should be okay today.
Are you having any help, or is it literally just going to be you?
Jody will be there, and I think maybe Boy will come and help me load up the heavy stuff. But other than that, it's just Jody and me.
Well, you're going to feel great after. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I will be broadcasting this show tomorrow from my back.
Yeah.
I'll be lying on my back, can't move.
Yeah.
At least I'll be in the proper position to start dreaming about that Latino hunk.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God.
I love it. This is TJ and Riggins. Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Table and Twine in Charlotte, North Carolina brings delicious chef-prepared meals right to your door. And this summer, Table and Twine allows you to spend less time in the kitchen and more time making memories with the people you love. TJ and Jody have been using Table and Twine for a while, and they just absolutely rave about it. Everything's made with fresh seasonal ingredients, and it's ready in just 20 minutes. They can even be customized for parties or lake days and special celebrations, and it's all so delicious. Check out the menu and pick your meals at tjriggins.com/table-and-twine.
Hey, TJ and Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. I'm their number one influencer, So go to Cozy Earth by hitting up tjriggins.com/deals and then use the promo code TJ to get 41% off.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau's reps have said they're not dating. Everybody saw those pictures earlier this week of Katy Perry and the former Prime Minister of Canada going out to eat. I mean, could there be two less impressive people than those two? I just can't stand either of them.
They deserve each other.
I know. Just two duds. I'm sorry. I'm sure they're nice people personally, but
No, they're not. He's not. He's not. She's been, every time we've interviewed her, she's been nice.
Has she?
Yeah. But isn't he the one, Riggins, that they say is Fidel Castro's illegitimate son?
That's what I've heard that rumor. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rumors out about him. There's a lot of rumors.
Is he cute? I can't picture.
No, he's not.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, he's Canadian. Only cute Canadian is Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's a good one.
And Justin Bieber before.
And Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah.
Before.
About him, but what was I saying? Oh, never mind. I forgot.
Fidel
Yes,
Castro.
Fidel Castro.
We talked about that.
Yeah. There was that rumor that he was the illegitimate son of Fidel Castro, but their reps have said they're not dating. But I think I think like TJ said, I think they're good for each other. They've both been through some tremendous lows lately.
That's what I was going to ask. Didn't Jennifer Aniston date a guy named Trudeau, or is that Thoreau?
Yeah, she was married. Yeah, she was married to Justin Thoreau.
Okay, not the same.
Not the same, but I could see how you would get confused by that odd, kind of French sounding last names. I get it.
Since I have never been around people with French sounding last names growing up in Louisiana.
Not at all.
I'm so stupid.
It's new to you. Don't worry about it.
You're tired.
We are preparing for Lollapalooza, one of the biggest music festivals in the country every year. And this year it's packed. Tyler, the Creator, Luke Combs. And then tonight, I think you get Olivia Rodrigo, followed by Korn. So really a wide range of artists there. But if you're going to see Olivia Rodrigo and you have to sit through Korn, I don't know if you're going to be that excited.
Yeah, I'm not a big Korn fan. I prefer Hole much more.
Hole.
Oh,
I remember Hole.
Good reference.
I remember Hole. Oh, I hope they're doing okay. That was Courtney Love, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So love that for them.
Much respect.
Absolutely. And Sabrina Carpenter and A$AP Rocky there as well, if you'd like to go see them. And then what else is happening? Obviously, all those warnings after the earthquake in Hawaii, people were preparing for waves, tsunamis specifically, but everyone's keeping an eye on that just in case anything happens. But one of the most interesting notes I saw about that incident was the earthquake actually in Russia or something like that, and it affected Hawaii?
Right. It was off the coast of Russia, and it was 8.8. I think it's one of the if not the largest earthquake in history.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest ever. But when you put that kind of stuff on the internet, the top response was, "Oh my gosh, I think Selena Gomez is there." People just can't see beyond their sort of like little their little viewpoint.
Sabrina Gomez is in Hawaii or off the coast of Russia?
I believe off the coast of Russia. So I don't know if they were. I don't know how they keep tabs on her, but we'll find out. We've got more coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Oh, this is so good. So everybody's seen those videos. The Backstreet Boys are performing in Las Vegas right now. They've got one of those residencies. So they're performing in this arena called the Sphere. It's just round, And
nobody talks about it anymore. The Sphere in Vegas.
The Sphere, which up until now I thought was pretty unimpressive. They had the Grateful Dead, they had U2, and it's just this massive screen that kind of covers the audience. And I always thought, oh, you have this big screen, no one's using it well. Like, I don't want to go see a show where the stage is super far and it's way down in the ground and this huge planetarium-like screen. But now the Backstreet Boys are performing there, and every video I've seen from these shows, it's incredible. Every video, and I was not a Backstreet Boys fan, but they use the screen well, and it really gives you like an immersive experience at a Backstreet Boys show. And they still sound great, and they're dancing, how old are they? In their 50s now?
77, I think Howie D is.
They're getting up there. They're getting up there. but they're still wearing like white sleeveless, vinyl
Mhm.
outfits. It's like, whoa, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're
Linen.
yeah, they're using the screen well. But if you've seen this one video of the intro of their show, it's amazing. Like they shoot a laser out into the audience. It's just a really cool experience, I would imagine, if you're a fan of the Backstreet Boys. But the comments on the Instagram video of this are crazy. So it turns out 40-year-old women are still defending NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys. This is what happened. This is from an NSYNC fan. This is the top comment under the video. Backstreet Boys still out here singing the same 3 sad songs in matching outfits like it's 1999. Call me when they have a halftime show or literally any solo career worth remembering. Legends don't cling to the past. They make it. Bye, 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 boys. Hashtag NSYNC forever. Hashtag
Oh my God.
retire already.
Bye, bye,
Oh
bye.
my God.
So I guess people are still very, they want to defend their boys.
It's not people, it's women in their 40s and 50s, I guess, or whatever age group, because it's
Yeah.
not Gen Zers.
Yeah, well, when you get to the 50s, you're talking about NKOTB, then New Kids on the Block. Yeah,
Maybe.
so that's a completely different beef.
Yes, it is. But
good point.
Everybody was so excited for the video that all the Backstreet Boys fans started attacking this one woman. Rightfully so. That was a mean thing to say. But the top response to that was the Backstreet Boys didn't just outperform NSYNC. They outlasted and outshined them. NSYNC was a cheap knockoff. One decent album, a couple of corny dance moves. They thought they were the gods of pop. Please. Without Justin Timberlake, the only one anyone actually cared about, NSYNC was just 5 background dancers.
Ooh.
You are right about it, though. I just had a friend go to Vegas and see the show, and the first thing she said was, "Well, I'm an NSYNC fan, but it was great." It's like people my age, women my age, can't not say it.
Mhm.
They can't just say
Yeah.
no. They were great.
Yeah.
It's like on Saturdays in the fall when Nebraska is playing during the day and LSU is playing at night. For the Nebraska game, that's my little friend Jenny's alma mater. So Jody and I will wear Nebraska merch. And then everybody puts on LSU stuff for the LSU game that's usually in prime time. Same thing. We're LSU fans, but Nebraska is we like them too. That's what your friend was saying.
Yeah.
I'm an NSYNC fan, but Backstreet Boys did a good job. That's
And I love
good.
how she's like, I'm an NSYNC. No, I don't. I mean, okay.
And for the record, NSYNC better than the Backstreet Boys. Okay.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ and Riggins Show is available to stream every weekday around 7 a.m. Eastern at tjriggins.com. Stream it on your phone, on your iPad, in your car, on your laptop at work, or even from your smart home devices. You might be saying, hey, Riggins, I can't listen live. Well, that's not a problem. Listen later as a podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Amazon Music, or at tjriggins.com. The Week in Review, Group Therapy, the Extra Funny Podcast, the TJ and Jody's House Podcast, all of your favorites every day of the week. Listen live or listen later at tjriggins.com.
Hey, it's TJ, the number one influencer for Cozy Earth. And, they're having a big thing going on now with summer deals up to 55% off. They say they made too much stuff. Other people say it's overstocked, but Cozy Earth's a little too classy to say that. That's right. So you still get that big 41% discount when you go to tjriggins.com/deals and then use the code TJ at checkout. Cozy Earth is fantastic. Check them out today and save.
Book your stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. That's where all of our guests stay because it's awesome. They've even got 2 spectacular restaurants on site. You're going to love your stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Book your stay today at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right. So today is demolition day, as I was talking about earlier, where I got to go over to the old studio and just start busting up office furniture that nobody wanted and we couldn't sell. But I've had to be, through the week, I've been over there going through things and figuring out what to dump, what to keep. And first of all, I have unearthed easily $5,000 to $7,000 worth of equipment that has never been used ever.
That blows my mind.
Crazy. Like studio microphone compressors, which I don't even know what that is, but they're huge electronic things. Yesterday I uncovered a bag that was dusty in the corner of the closet. It was a carrying case, never been opened. I opened it, and it was a set of real high-end TV studio lights
Oh man.
on tripods, the ones that they use in TV shoots. I mean, I looked it up, $250 if you buy it on Amazon. Never cracked open, still in its original. But anyway,
What?
so I'm finding all kinds of stuff. Now all that crap has to come to my house until we can put it up on the Facebook Marketplace and sell it. Unbelievable. But I also found a bunch of old, what do you call it? Photo shoot negatives and proofs and that sort of thing from the different eras of the show. And there was one photo shoot that I remember doing at a big fancy hotel in the middle of the Charlotte. And we went up on the roof and we did pictures with the skyline behind us on the roof and all that. It was really fancy. And I don't know why we never used any of these, but I was posing by myself in some of them, and Ace was posing by himself in some of them. And I found one that is one of the cheesiest looking pictures I think I have ever taken. Thank God we didn't use it for any type of publicity shot or anything. So this is what I looked like back then with highlights to the moon, just crazy.
Oh, I love highlights to the moon.
Wearing an extra medium shirt. Look at that.
Yes, highlights. Yes. Incredible. Look at baby TJ.
But I do wish those jeans would come back in style. I
Yeah.
love those jeans. I used to get those at Buckle.
Heck yeah.
Those big star jeans.
What was that? The name of with the lines across? I had them too, across the wash, across the pockets. I can't think of the name, but yes.
How old are you in this picture, TJ?
I'm not sure. Probably about 40.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe older than, maybe in my 40s already. Yeah.
Wow. You're baby. You're
Mhm.
just a bit with that hair. Yes.
Still got that 11 between my eyes, though. So I've always had that, even before I had other wrinkles. Oh, you can take it down now, Reese.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, go watch our YouTube show on YouTube today so you can see that picture. That's a classic. We need to blow that up and make it into a fathead or something.
Yeah, but I have a plan, so I'll get into that next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So we're talking about this cheesy picture that I found cleaning out the studio from, I guess I may have been in my early 40s. There were publicity shots that we had done of the show. And can you put it back up for a second, Riggins, please?
Yep.
Because this is something that I think can be a lesson to a lot of people. And I'm being serious about this. Now, if you look at this picture, there is absolutely nothing fat about me in this picture.
Nothing.
Yet, at this time in my life, I was still beating myself up for having love handles and a fat stomach and all of that stuff.
Yep. I know what you're saying.
And instead of enjoying myself and being comfortable with how I looked, which I should have been, I created reasons to be insecure and hard on myself.
Yes.
If I could go back to looking like that right now, and they said you can look like that right now, but we're going to have to take off at least 2 fingers, I'd say okay.
Done
Okay.
deal.
You can take it down there, Reese.
Okay.
But here's what I'm going to do. So I'm on this program, and I'll go in and weigh every week, and they ask me if I'm having any troubles with anything, and then they give me the next week's food that I'm supposed to eat. And I've lost almost it was like 13.8 pounds in 3 weeks.
If I had another hand, I would clap. Good for you.
So once I get past this initial stage of the program where I can really start working out hard and everything, I'm going to look like that again. And I'm going to get some hair.
Yeah.
And I'm going to highlight it just like that again. And I want to recreate that picture.
I like it.
It's a great idea.
It's so inspirational.
Yeah. And it may be in a year, and I may have to wear some sort of a wig.
Yeah.
But they're working on this hair transplant deal for me at the other radio station. So if that'll come through, we can go ahead and get that done, and I can have my real hair. Man, I'll be busting it out.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
I'm gonna go to Goodwill and try to find those jeans again.
Yes.
Get those exact ones.
The exact ones.
Yeah, I remember them too, because they had that big star design on the back pockets, and these had a flap that would button over the back pockets.
Not the button flap. Yeah. Yes.
People used to ask me all that, where did you get those jeans, man? Oh, man, I can't tell you that.
Look at that hush. I can't wait for this. I love a moment like this. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's inspirational. It makes me want to do better.
Yeah. Well, that's impossible, Lindsay.
I know.
Because you can't do any better than you're doing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because I'm a train wreck, which, yes, it's true. But that is so sweet. Thank you.
Okay, well, cool. So you did take it going the compliment way. That's awesome.
After you said that, yeah. Thank you.
All right, hang on.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
I don't know if I've ever talked about how obsessed I am with Lily and Grace. I could live in this store. They have everything from bedding, rugs, pillows, gifts, vases, dishes, you name it. Not only that, Robin, the owner, will come to your house and help you design anything you want. She'll help you design your whole house if you just want some rugs, pillows. It's amazing. I was just mentioning the other day I needed a new foyer entry lighting, and she was like, I can get you that, girl. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today.
Hey, TJ and Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. I'm their number one influencer, So go to Cozy Earth by hitting up tjriggins.com/deals and then use the promo code TJ to get 41% off.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So people are excited for that Naked Gun sequel, and you've probably seen the headlines. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson are dating now. They're dating. And to me, I don't believe it for the slightest nanosecond that they're dating. He's 73, she's 58, 56, something like that. That's fine. I think this is all made up to get some excitement going for the movie. And their PR team probably says, hey, listen, if you guys can just, be lovey-dovey on all these daytime shows that you're going on, you maybe give her a kiss on the cheek on the red carpet, because the guy's 73, but he's still trying to sell a movie. I don't believe they're dating at all. Not for a second. Not buying it.
Do you think that he wouldn't want to date her because of her past?
I don't know if it's because of her past, but his wife died in 2009. That was Natasha Richardson, I think. And I know for years he said, I'm done with the dating in my life. I'm just not interested in finding love again. The guy was heartbroken. I just don't believe. And then all of a sudden he's dating Pamela Anderson. I'm not buying it.
Did you see on the red carpet when they were trying to, I guess they were acting like they were making out, and she looked so uncomfortable. That's when I knew, no way. She was just like,
no, I don't think so at all.
I would think that he's not her type because he doesn't come across as trashy enough.
You got it. You
That's
got it. She likes them bad boys.
Mm-hmm. Now, they are like-minded in their principles, politically and that sort of thing. They are compatible that way. But is he from Scotland or Ireland? Which one is he from?
I don't know, but
what is there? They're twin cities, basically. Minneapolis, St. Paul. Who cares?
It's a
twin city.
So yeah, but I know TJ is excited to go see that movie this week, and you're going to go check it out.
If I can go this week, I will. But even if I have to go alone, I'm gonna do it because I love those movies.
Yeah, good. Yeah. The trailer looks hysterical, so I hope it's a good movie because I like both of them. I just don't believe that they're dating at all. The Savannah Bananas are in the news. They just inked a new TV deal that starts on August 16th. So they're playing in, MLB, stadiums. So True TV is going to be the channel that's airing these Savannah Banana games. Have you ever tried to watch it on television, TJ?
Yeah, I have.
Did you enjoy it?
I think what they do is incredible. I think it's a great idea. I think they put a lot of work into making it original every night and not the same old show over and over and over. I think it's just a fantastic organization. Having said that, they're also incredible baseball players. They really are. An entire game, watching it on TV was a little much for me.
I could see that.
It went on a little long, but I'm just a glorified DJ. What do I know? And,
it's the link.
Right. I mean, what do any of us know?
Right.
The guy that runs it is such a good guy, and I'm so glad that he's having the success he's having with this whole thing.
That's great.
Yeah, putting fans first. That's his whole thing, and people have really responded to it. So we'll see if that translates into success on television. And then today's National Mutt Day. Not National Purebred Day. That's never. Today's National Mutt Day. If you buy your animal, you are a monster. Don't forget it. What was the most desperate move a guy has done to get your attention? That's what we're going to find out.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Lindsay, I know you had like an awkward stage when you were a kid, and your mom gave you those hardcore bangs.
Oh, I've had 3 awkward stages, but okay, continue.
When, Jody and I think you were watching that show that summer I Turned Pretty or whatever it's called. Is that about a girl who finally realizes like, oh, I actually got hot?
And the guys or the boys she grew up with, they end up finding her more attractive one summer. She's like 15. So she realizes, wow, I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not in my awkward stage.
Did you have that same moment where you were like, oh, I'm actually good looking and a lot of guys like me?
And I'm being dead serious. Never. It's because of how I look at myself. And I know, listen, we could go into a whole therapy session about it, but I always saw myself with braces, bangs. I mean, I don't know.
Is that surprising to you, TJ?
No, it's not. Because I know a lot of people who are that way. Like back when I was, like I was saying earlier, back when I was still handsome, I didn't think so, and I didn't enjoy it until I lost my looks, and then I was like, okay, well, I should have, but I would have never walked around being arrogant about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fine line. If you realize that you are a good looking person, you can't really let people know, and a lot of times people will go overboard in rejecting compliments, things like that, because they never want to be taken as being arrogant.
I could cry. I'm like tearing up thinking about it because I don't want my daughter to feel that way, how I felt, Ew, why am I? Stop. Can we cut this? But
No, we can't.
A serious thing. But anyway.
But it's just like this guy that I work with at the other radio station. The other night I came in and he had a really nice sport coat that was on the back of the chair. He had been doing something important that day. And I said, man, I really like that jacket. That's cool. He goes, yeah, that is a great jacket.
Like,
you know what? You're right.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It really is.
And then I said, well, I think the proper response is thank you. And he just busted out laughing. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. There's extremes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, TJ, I don't ever see, I can't picture you going above and beyond to like go out of your way to impress somebody. I just don't see you doing that, like really falling all over yourself to catch a woman's attention. Am I accurate in saying that? Yeah. So people online are sharing like the most desperate things they did when they were younger to catch the attention of the opposite sex. And my favorite answer comes from a guy. He said, in 2020, I was trying to learn how to rollerblade because a girl I liked had started roller skating. Everybody remembers when people were roller skating in 2020. And he said, the first time I went out, I fell so hard, my Apple Watch called 911.
Probably good that it did that.
I think so. How embarrassing.
So I guess he didn't impress the girl.
Yeah. I don't think he impressed her at all. I mean, is any woman attracted to a guy on rollerblades anyway? I don't know that that's the route I would go.
I'm not like, oh, look at that guy on rollerblades.
What a dork.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
So you've heard me talk about Mandu Charlotte, and now it's your time to go for absolutely free. Mandu Charlotte is an electromuscle stimulation workout. It's only 15 minutes, and it feels like you've been in the gym for hours. You're toner, leaner, stronger. You feel better in your clothes. You look better in your clothes. What's not to love? So check out Mandu Charlotte at tjriggins.com/fitness and get your first session free. Mandu Charlotte.
What is new radio?
What?
New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I tell you that sometimes I am just so amazed by the technology that we have at our fingertips. Not sometimes, but all the time, but especially now when I think about having a video in my phone as I'm holding my phone right now, and knowing that when I hit a button, my phone is going to be playing on the radio. Think about that. No, just think about that. And not just on one radio station, on radio stations all over the country, and on podcasts heard all over the world, right in my phone. Just hit the button and it goes.
If someone would have told you 20 years, 30 years ago, whatever, you would have been like, shut up, you weirdo.
Here. But here's I'm going to hit the button and then it's going to play what I want you to hear. So listen.
The hottest man in the world, but then he reaches in his pocket and pulls out his vape. You cannot be hot and hit a vape at the same time.
Okay. Does that
Well.
end you, Riggins? As a
What if I was really hot? I would be livid about it. But I get what she's saying. It's a goofy look. It's like trying to be hot and blowing up a balloon. You can't do it.
Or wrath, or, one of
Stupid
those
looking.
wrath. Anything where your cheeks have to be protruded.
Look like a chipmunk.
You just look like a goober. I don't know. And the vaping is the same thing. You just look
Now,
like a doofus.
Here's the controversial thing, though, that I'm going to add to it. It is possible to look hot while smoking a cigarette.
That's what I was going to ask. What is the difference to you? What do you think?
But don't smoke, kids. You're not hot smoking, but there are cool ways from traditional actors and Hollywood and tough guys and all of that, smoking and pulling that cigarette away from their mouth in a dramatic. I mean, it can look cool and hot. Not it the women though?
That's what I was going to ask. Is it different for women and men?
Yeah, it's just like cussing.
Yeah.
Men don't like women who cuss all the time.
Yeah.
But men cuss all the time.
Yeah. And is the vaping, is it the way you hold it? Like, because you're holding it kind of but the cigarette is just.
Yeah. And I think it may have something to do with you can hear the vape when you're pulling on it. Kind of like that.
Yeah. But I hold my vape like a cigarette, though.
Right.
Just to make it
it's the size of a carburetor.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay. Warning. We have a Lindsay alert.
Love these.
Something that is going to make Lindsay go, Are you ready?
Ready.
Do you ever try not to do it to prove me wrong?
No, because every time it's just, it just happens. It comes out.
Okay. Well, this is a special season right now. We are approaching a very special season. And that is tarantula mating season.
Before you even got it out of your mouth, it just came out.
Like this scientist was in this article I read, and he was saying that hordes and hordes, thousands upon thousands of male tarantulas coming out of their burrows looking for the ladies.
No. And the way you just said burrow, the hair stood up on the back of my burrow.
Yeah, well, they live in little things in which they burrow.
It makes me itch. Tarantulas coming out of a burrow. Can you? I'm dead.
But here's the good news. It's you'll only see them like. Have you ever seen that video footage where just it looks like millions of tarantulas crossing a road at night?
No.
That's what's going to be happening in California, Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico, North and South Carolina.
No, you're a joke. Are you lying?
No, North Carolina is around our area of Charlotte, and then South Carolina is at all of the beaches, and it starts this afternoon.
I gotta go. I'm packing up, guys. See you later. I know you a damn lie.
No,
but
he had me going the whole time. I was like, oh my God, Lindsay, that's exactly where you are.
But I'm telling you right now, if this were true, I would be out in 2 seconds. I'd close my.
Everything about it is true except for the North and South Carolina part.
Okay, good.
It's just California, Colorado, Kansas, New Mexico, and Texas.
So what are they gonna do?
What's who
Leave
gonna do?
the people that live there. They gotta go. They gotta get out. They gotta
No.
get out.
This little creepy scientist is talking about how entertaining it is to watch them go at each other.
Okay, well,
Like,
he's
ooh.
he's a nerd.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. But you're safe, Lindsay. I was just kidding you.
Okay, thank goodness. Oh.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins.
Hey guys, I'm not one to sit here and brag about myself. If anything, it's the opposite. But let me tell you how many compliments I've been getting since I've used Love Into Skincare. Their Precious Potion Moisturizer. Ooh, it is so luxurious on your skin. Check it out at tjriggins.com/deals. Code TJ for 21% off.
Hey, it's TJ. My wife Jody and I would never even think of buying or selling a house without using the Temple Team. We've used the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty for years, and you should too. They are experts, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple Team.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Apparently, doctors in Beverly Hills are saying there's an uptick in plastic surgery, and they say it's all due to what people call Ozempic face. And they said the hollowing out of the cheeks, the loss of volume in the face, and the sagging skin, especially popular with women over mid 40s. When you lose over 10 pounds, your skin sags, you lose volume. They said the only way to correct that is with cosmetic surgery. Of course, they're going to say that. They're like, the only way to fix this is with a lot of surgery on your face. But a lot of people are concerned about it. They said 1 in 8 Americans have taken a GLP-1 solely for losing weight.
And just so everybody knows, I am not getting so skinty right now because of Ozempic or any of those things. It's cocaine.
Yeah, people have been asking.
No,
I wasn't expecting that.
No, but this program that I'm on through the other radio station, they don't do those drugs.
That's good.
No, they're against them.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. I know Weight Watchers has embraced, the GLP-1s and things like that. So I was curious about that
if
as
you
well.
eat the proper diet, your body can produce that on its own, the GLP-1. Yeah, hey, hang on just a second.
Okay.
All right, I just produced some right there.
Look at you. Hang on.
He's producing all over the place. But a lot of people were asking us if you were on Ozempic or something because they noticed it in the video. So I'm glad you cleared that up.
Now I sell it,
if you believe him,
but I don't do it.
Sell it. Making some money, honey.
No.
Absolutely. This isn't going to help you on your quest for health, TJ, but Oreo and Reese's have started a new partnership, and they are going to be releasing Reese's flavored Oreos. Try to wrap your head around that. So it's got Reese's peanut butter cream inside the traditional Oreo cookies. Now, TJ, I know you're not a crazy fan of Oreos, but does that do anything for you?
The thing that makes the Reese's so good is that certain peanut butter that they have with milk chocolate, not that dark chocolate of an Oreo. I mean, I'm sure it's good, but it's not going to be, anywhere near what a Reese's cup would be.
And I'd prefer it with a golden Oreo with the peanut butter. I think that would be more my jam.
Yeah. It'd be like a peanut butter sandwich,
Oh,
crunchy peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, yeah, that I think Lindsay's onto something with that one. That one's a great one. We're going to put TJ's ability to withstand the pressure.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, TJ's laughing. Explain why you're laughing.
Because in the
TJ.
break, Lindsay was just talking crap about her husband. he went to the store to get s'mores stuff, and he got cinnamon graham crackers. And she's telling us the story. She's going, Dad, do you know anything? Do you? And just about that time, while she's in the middle of talking crap about him, he opens the door and brings her a drink.
Yeah. And I went,
She's like making faces like a hostage. We see him.
well, if I wasn't so passionate about s'mores, I was like, are you a moron? Like, you got cinnamon graham crack. And then here he comes. And I'm like, but the question still
You told me I
stands.
thought you could use this.
Me being nice. Yeah. But also, am I not? I mean, do I not have a leg to stand on here? Yes. This is crazy. You bring in cinnamon graham crackers for s'mores?
That's and the fact that Yankees invented those things, you would think that he would know that.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. I would have never married him if I thought he had cinnamon graham crackers for a s'more.
Now, do you think that's an example of the weaponized incompetence? Like when women ask their husbands to go do something for them and they purposely mess it up so women won't ask them to do it again?
No, he said the cinnamon graham crackers are the best. I said, but not with s'mores. He said, well, okay, I guess you're right.
You got to try it.
I ain't trying that.
Well, just try it. It may be good.
Well, we'll see. No, I'm going to the store and I'm getting my own. I know how to make a s'more.
Yeah, I wouldn't even share them with those children either.
No.
You just make them and then go hide in the bedroom and eat all of them that you make. So Dad got you some cinnamon graham crackers to use. Go do those.
Go do those. Yeah.
Is the s'more the ultimate summer food, do you think?
I'm more of a fruit in the summer, like a lemon bar, something light. But when kids and you got a bonfire, yeah, it's fun.
You'd think my ultimate summer food is boring, but homegrown tomatoes.
I don't think that's crazy at all. I love homegrown tomatoes. And yeah, you really only want to eat them a couple months out of the year
or
to make them good.
Peaches are good too. Like fresh,
Oh yeah, the beach peach. So
that's what they call Lindsay.
Well, all right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
I don't know if I've ever talked about how obsessed I am with Lily and Grace. I could live in this store. They have everything from bedding, rugs, pillows, gifts, vases, dishes, you name it. Not only that, Robin, the owner, will come to your house and help you design anything you want. She'll help you design your whole house if you just want some rugs, pillows. It's amazing. I was just mentioning the other day I needed a new foyer entry lighting, and she was like, I can get you that, girl. They do everything. It's phenomenal. Check out Lily and Grace in Langtree today.
The TJ and Jody's House podcast is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, but you probably already knew that. Family owned and operated, they are simply the best with multiple locations, beautiful furniture, and luxurious mattresses. Visit them in person or online at tjriggins.com/mattress.